Hi, the purpose of today's video is to demonstrate precision trolling for bass with jet divers. Now, jet divers are useful in addition to dipsy divers and walker deeper divers for various reasons that we'll get into in a minute. But before we do, I want to encourage people to pray. We've had much better success fishing for bass, for all of our target species, redfish down in Louisiana and so on, since we learned to pray. Part of the Lord's Prayer is to give us today our daily bread. So we like to take home a few fish to eat, sometimes bass, sometimes redfish, sometimes catfish, whatever it may be. And the Lord has been very faithful in answering our prayers. So this is what a jet diver looks like. And one of the advantages of jet divers is that when the boat slows or comes to a stop, jet divers rise higher in the water. And also when you're making a turn, the inside side of the boat slows down. The outside of the boat speeds up. So what happens with dipsy divers and walker deeper divers when you slow or turn to the inside is they sink a little deeper. What happens when jet divers, when you slow, is they rise up, and sometimes that's what the fish wants. In addition, sometimes you might slow the boat because you're getting to a little shallow area, and sometimes you want your deepest running lures. If you get in, if you're going over an underwater hump, you want those deepest running lures to rise up a little bit in the water. Another limitation of the dipsy divers and the walker deeper divers is you can only troll low profile lures like skinny plugs, skinny spinner baits, lightweight spoons, and so on that don't have too much drag. One of the advantages of the jet diver is that you can troll lures that have a little more drag to them. So if you've got a favorite plug that might have a pretty good lip on it, so it runs, 10 feet deep in the normal cast and retrieve or normal trolling, but you want to get that lure down to 20 or 30 feet deep because that's where the fish are, that's where you're marking fish on the fish finder. The jet diver is the tool to do that. And you can see here, today we're going to be trolling a plug that's got a little more of a lip to it and has a little more drag. So this is an Okuma line counter reel. We happen to like Okuma and Daiwa line counter reels, but any way that you can get the jet diver out to a known distance, because this happens to be a Jet 30 that we're using today. So if we put it 100 feet behind the boat, it'll be about 30 feet down. So that's what we're trying to do today with this combination. So it's just a matter of getting it into the water and slowly letting it out. And it's important to slowly let it out because they run right if you let them out slowly. If you let out either the jet divers or the dipsy divers or the walker deeper divers really fast, they tend to spin around. So you want to let them out slow so there's no slack in the line when you're letting them out. And here you can see I'm thumbing it. So as that's going out, let's talk about the disadvantages of the jet divers. The disadvantages is that they only pull straight back. They don't pull out to the side. So we actually troll 6 rods out at a time most of the time. So the front rods need to use dipsy divers. The front left rod is set on a left 3, pulling hard to the left to gain vertical separation so the lines don't get tangled. Then the one in the middle is running left 1. So it goes out to the left a little bit. And the jet divers, if you're running them straight from the boat, can only be run straight back. So the 2 rods in the back can have jet divers, and the 4 rods in the front and the middle will have dipsy divers or walker deeper divers. Now, there are other ways to get jet divers out to the side. If for some reason your situation calls for lots of jet divers and dipsies aren't working for you, then one can use planer boards to bring the jet divers as far out to the side as you like. We're trolling a smaller lake today. We need to make tighter turns. And we do this a lot, so we prefer the Dipsy divers rather than trying to run more than 2 jet divers out at one time. So remember to pray, ask the Lord for fish. And it doesn't have to be a complicated or an eloquent prayer. I don't really have eloquent prayers. You know, I thank the Lord. I say, Lord, thank you for this chance to go fishing today. I say, Lord, thank you for the lake. Thank you for all the rods. Thank you for the boat and for the motors and SUV to get it down to the lake. And I just pray, Lord, help me to be a blessing on the water today. Help me to live under your blessing when you said that mankind would rule over the birds of the air, the beasts of the field, and the fish of the sea. Lord God, help me especially to rule over the fish in this lake today, and help me to catch some bass, help me to catch some nice big bass. Help me to increase in my skill, and help me to be a blessing on the water, and open my eyes to anyone who I come across who may be in need. Okay, hey, looks like we got this thing out to about 100 feet. So just in the time that the lure was going out to its 100 feet back, I was able to talk to you about the advantages and disadvantages and pray for success. And I just get this into a rod holder and wait for the fish. Well, praise Jesus. We put 9 nice spotted bass and a big channel catfish in the boat today using the precision trolling techniques described in this video and the other videos in our precision trolling series. Remember to pray. Thank you, Jesus.